Okay, we've all had that feeling, right? That little jolt of panic. You're just driving, minding your own business, and then, bam, that little orange engine light pops on. It's like your car is trying to tell you something, but in a language you don't speak. So what is it actually saying? Let's figure it out.
So you do the right thing, you get it scanned, and what do you get back? This, P1448. I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? It looks like complete gibberish, right? But here's the thing, it's not. That little code, that's our starting point. It's the first clue.
Because that code, it's not just random. Think of it like a word in a secret language. Now, pretty much every modern car speaks. Each one of these codes points to a very specific issue. If we can just learn how to translate it, we can figure out exactly what our car is trying to tell us.
So let's go back to our main clue, P1448. Yeah, it looks a little scary, I get it, but believe it or not, the answer to what's wrong is packed right into that little string of characters. It's the key to the whole mystery. So, where do we even start looking for the translation?
Well, the answer is usually hiding in plain sight. You don't need some super secret decoder ring or anything. You just need to know where to look online. And sometimes the title of a single web page can give you the entire answer. And there it is. Boom! For a Nissan, P1448 means you've got a evap canister vent control valve malfunction. That's our Rosetta Stone right there. And what's wild is how fast that happened, right? We went from total confusion to a specific, fixable problem in seconds. The internet basically just gave us the keys to the kingdom. But here's the kicker. Our little P1448 issue, it's not a one-off. It's just one single word in a gigantic, sprawling dictionary of car problems. Seriously, every car maker, every little system in your vehicle has its own library of codes. We've just peeked into a much, much bigger world here. Like, a Ford might pop up with a P0751 code.
Or maybe your Dodge gives you a P2503.
Or hey, your Ram truck could show a U113E. You see what I mean? The sheer number of these things is staggering. It's this huge, complex language, and every single car brand has its own unique dialect.
But look, there is some order to all this madness. The key thing to remember is that every brand speaks its own dialect. You've got codes for Chevy, Dodge, Ford, GMC, you name it. So while the idea of an error code is universal, the specific code for your car is what really counts. And this really drives home just how massive this is. Just from this one little piece of a website, we're looking at codes for over 8 different car brands, and each one has its own library of problems. And that, my friends, is just scratching the surface.
So what's the big picture here? It means that the way we fix things has totally changed. The answers aren't hidden away in some dusty mechanics manual anymore. Nope, they're online for anyone to find. The internet has basically become this huge digital garage, a library of fixes built by the community for the community.
But how do you know you can actually trust any of this? Well, check this out. That's not just a review score. That's a massive vote of confidence, a perfect 5 out of 5 from 195 people. Think about that. That's 195 other drivers who are probably tearing their hair out over the same problem, found this answer, and it actually worked for them. That's the power of the crowd, right there.
Okay, so let's recap this whole journey real quick. We started with this totally cryptic code, a complete mystery. Then we realized, hey, this is actually a language that all cars speak. From there, we found out the internet is our translator, which is fueling this whole DIY repair movement. And it's all built on people sharing what they know, and the community confirming that, yeah, this actually works.
And that kind of leaves us with one big question, doesn't it? Because this isn't really just about fixing cars. It's about how we deal with all the complex tech that surrounds us every day. As our gadgets and machines get more and more complicated, almost like black boxes, is the internet, this giant shared brain, actually becoming the single most important tool in our entire toolbox?